Hi everyone, it's Beth, and today we're going to be making over one of the Dollar Tree sleigh signs. So you'll need one of the sleigh signs, some ribbon, greenery and white berries, and I used Waverly chalk paint and elephant and truffle and hot glue. So the first thing I did, I tried to see if I could get off any of the paper beforehand. Sometimes it's a little loose and you can rip it right off. So I got off as much as I could, and then I took a couple of damp paper towels and laid them over it for a few minutes, then pulled off the paper, and then put more damp paper towels on there for a couple minutes, and then sanded off all of that paper. Once it was dry, I took the chalk paint in the color elephant and painted all of the legs in that color. And then I painted the sled part of it in the Waverly chalk paint in white. And I did 2 coats on all of this, letting it dry in between each of the coats. And while that last coat was drying, I took the ribbon to make a bow. And I did 3 loops, just about the same size. I didn't measure out the length of each of the loops. I just made my first one about the size that I wanted my bow, and then just matched the other 2 to fit that first one. So once I had my 3 loops, I put them on top of each other, cut a slit in either of the sides in the center, and then took some jute and tied that around the center and putting it in a really tight knot so it scrunched in the center. Wrapped it around a couple times and then cut off the excess. And then I just took the ribbon and opened up each of the loops. So it looks like this when it's all done. And then I just trimmed up the greenery that I had. And the greenery and the berries were from Dollar Tree. The ribbon I got from Amazon. And once the sled was dry, I took that same ribbon and I wrapped it around the top part of the sled and just hot glued the first part down and then the second part of the ribbon right on top of that. And then took my bow and hot glued that right over the seam of the ribbons that I had hot glued on there, just to cover that up. Then I took the 2 pieces of greenery that I had cut and put them over to the side and saw where I liked them best and hot glued those into place. And then once those were on there and dry, I just added those white berries right to the top part of the greenery. And that is it. this project is finished. I think it's so adorable. Thank you guys so much for watching, and please sprinkle it around.